Welcome back to another episode, and guys, once again, we are going to take a look at Hot Toys figures. Now, first, just like I promised in my first Hot Toys figure review, we're going to take a look, once again, I want to show you guys that light up action with Ant-Man. Now, you pop off the top, off the helmet, and you just flip the little switch, because, guys, I'm going to tell you right now, Star-Lord takes batteries too. These things are not the easiest things to get in, let me tell you. But let's take a look, and there, hopefully you guys can see that on camera. Okay, see if I can bring that a little bit closer, show you guys that nice LED light up action on the Ant-Man figure. The helmet lights up, very, very nice. And I just wanted to bring that one out again. As I told you guys, I would show you how to figure out how to do it, and I figured out how to do it, guys. So, let's go ahead. Let's turn that off, put this back on, and let's get started. Once I move Ant-Man out of the way, let's put him right here, guys. And let's get started, and let's talk about Star-Lord. We're talking about Star-Lord, guys. I love the Guardians of the Galaxy movies. And first, before I get started, let me know, guys, do you guys like seeing the figure already out of the box, with the box here and the figure on the table? Or do you guys want to see me actually take it out of the packaging? I wasn't really sure. That's why I did that with the Ant-Man. I want to see, try a little bit different with Star-Lord. Please, make comments, guys. You check this video out. Let me know what you guys would really prefer, to see me do. I have no problem doing either one. So, whatever you guys want, is fine with me. Yeah, let's get started, guys. This figure, let me tell you, this thing blew my mind. Anything with Hot Toys blows my mind. The Ant-Man figure looks great. This one, guys, is MMS. Let's see what we can see. MMS 539. It is numbered right down there on the packaging. Great image of Star-Lord on the front, the side, and of course there is the back. And that shot right there just shows Star-Lord with his blaster. Now, this thing looks great, guys. I want to take it out of the box, show you guys all the goodies that come with it, because there's quite a few things that do, in fact, come with this. But first, let's take a look at the figure here itself. I already have him on the stand, on his base. This is a part of the Infinity War line for Hot Toys. And basically with this one, unlike the Ant-Man figure, this one has the stand where it slides down, and it has basically, and I can take it off of here real fast, show you guys. Basically like a clamp, where you clamp down around the waist of the figure. Just pull this like this. It has like a little bit of padding right here, just where you don't scratch, take any of the paint off of your figure. But see, guys, it has like a little. You can just grab right here, a little clamp, opens up. Now this also slides up and down, and this is really tight though, guys. But the base or the pole that the stand is on actually can swivel back and forth. You can get a little bit more movement to it, so you can actually position your figure however you like to position him. With Star-Lord, I've seen some images of him actually positioned, like coming down out of the air with his blaster. Perfectly acceptable, guys, whatever you guys want to do. The one thing I did notice, though, because this does seem to be kind of loose on the base, he'll swivel very easily. So when you get him into position, make sure that's the position you want to have him in, because he was going all over the place on me when I was trying to line him up and get him into place. But it's a really nice stand. Like I said, it says Avengers Infinity War right here at the bottom of the base. Star-Lord here on the front of the base. Really, really nice. Now put that there for a second. And let's take a look at Star-Lord himself. Now you gotta let this figure, the soft goods, with the actual, with the coat, the pants, everything, guys, just looks really nice. On the side here we have holsters to hold his blasters. Now he can hold both blasters or just one. So I have one put here and one already in his hand. Now with the hand, this was not the hand that was on here. I interchanged it already because there's a hand that's more of a posable hand that you want to put for when he's holding a blaster. So I already I changed that one out. Just want to get an idea of what I wanted to do. Like I said in my last video, trial and error. Just want to see what works best when taking a look at these figures and doing these figures the most justice I can do, because these are definitely worth trying to do the best that I possibly can, guys. But he also has his little, little rockets basically down here so he could take off. Just really, really nice. I mean, the detail on this coat almost had like that leathery texture to it. Almost makes it feel like an actual leather coat. Really amazing. You know, articulation, once again, take the blaster out of his hand here for a second. Next, actually go and put it on his holster. Let's see. That slides right into place. Just like that, guys. Now he has both blasters on the side of his legs. But again, swivel. A little bit, again, restricted going backwards because of the coat. But, I mean, great. Elbow joints. Pivoting on the wrist. Okay, also, a little bit less limited with going side to side with the arms. Again, because of the coat. But the head swivels on the ball joint. Left, right. Little going down, no problem. Going back, he can look up. Not a problem there either. This is just really nice. Swivels at the ankles as well. No problem. Left, right. Also has a little articulation to go down, pivot down with the heel. Giving more of that, you know, up in the air, you know, kind of flying position. Another, you know, really nice attention to detail. Again, nice ratcheting on the knees. Definitely can give you really nice give him like almost a sitting down position, kneeling down position. Really well done by Hot Toys with this figure. Now again, there's been other Hot Toys figures of Chris Pratt as Star-Lord, but this is the more, you know, the more recent, more up-to-date sculpt with this figure. But guys, I mean, just that's Chris Pratt. I mean, hands down. Look at that. Look at that face. It is the detail and what these sculptors can do is just incredible with Hot Toys. I mean, I think that's another reason why these figures take so long to eventually come out, is because they're fine-tuning everything with these figures. It's just amazing. Simply amazing. Really, really nice. I mean, even with the coat, I mean, you look at the coat, right? Flip this open. Actual zipper on this. I'm not going to open up the zipper because, you know, I don't want to make it too difficult to try to get it back into place. But, I mean, look at he's got his coat. Oh, yeah, he's got his shirt right underneath the coat. Just, I mean, every little detail, anything you could think of how Star-Lord would look in the movie, that's how he looks with this figure. I mean, it just blows my mind. I say it all the time, but these really do, guys. They are incredible figure, you know, collectibles. I mean, these are figures, yes, but they are as good as you're going to get. They are not even close to anything like, you know, Hot Toys. They really, really bring it every single time they put a new figure out. But let's put Star-Lord to the side. We'll bring him back out in a little bit. Let's put this base to the side as well. Over here to the side, out of the way. Lay Star-Lord down so he doesn't take a spill over the top. Because you know, guys, I like to drop things sometimes here in these videos. But once again, let's just open this up. Now, this is a little bit different than the Ant-Man figure. The slip just pops right over the top. Now, instead of with the Ant-Man where you actually just take it off and you have, you know, he's right there for basically to open up and take out. Window packaging with this. So let's go and open this up. And let's see all the goodies that are inside. And there are quite a few, guys. We have our instructions in there because I did have to look at the instructions. And that would help sometimes with doing these things. Okay. Now we have a plastic here with everything inside. The underneath part. Now, the interesting thing that I saw with the base is you can actually take the base and there is a part you can actually line up and actually put this on there. And basically by putting that on there, it gives that image, you know, almost like at the end of the Endgame. Spoilers, guys. You know, when everybody comes back after vanishing and turning into dust. You know, so that's really, really cool. Now, I don't think I'm going to actually put that on there, but if you wanted to do that, I think it will definitely look pretty darn cool. But for me, because of the shelf that I plan on putting these on, I just don't think it's going to fit on there too well. So for now, it's nice to have, and it's nice to have that option if I do decide to do that down the line. Now, once again, that out to the side. This is just, you know, guys, I say all the time, you know, I've been out of collecting figures for, you know, quite a long time. And, you know, getting back into them, it's you know, especially nowadays, figures are not as cheap as what they used to be. You know, depending on because the detail and the sculpting is just so more highly detailed than what it was, you know, back in the day. And yeah, it's just one of those things. So you definitely you're paying for what you get, and you're gonna be paying, you know, quite a bit for some of these figures. Now this are basically bases you can put Star-Lord's feet in. So let's put this to the side real fast. If I can find a spot to put it. Spring Star-Lord back over here. And if you wanted to, you can kind of just slide his foot on in. And look at that, guys. Almost like he's taking off. He's blasting in the air with his blasters. Really nice, really nice. And actually, he stands up pretty well, you know, for the most part. You know, if you can get him in a good pose. But again, I would suggest use the stand. Use the stand that comes with the figure. It's there for a reason. You're paying for the stand. You might as well use it. Let's put these back in here, like so. Let's actually get these out. Take these out to the side too. So much packing, so much tape. That's good. They want to make sure all these things arrive to you guys in perfect condition. So, now let's take this off once again. And I want to show you guys some crazy, crazy things that come with this that I was just blown away by. Okay. We take all this out here. Because they pack everything all the way in here, guys. I mean, there's... How they fit everything into this is just beyond me, how they do this. But Hot Toys does a great job of doing just that. Okay, let's take this off. Here's slide that forward. Guys, look at this lightning effect. If you have Star-Lord blasting off, you can have, as these blasters... What I say, guys? Things fall in these videos. Let's take his blasters off for a second, just so we don't have that happen again. But this is just... I mean, look, it's like lightning effects that just come off from... I mean, it just blows my mind. These little things that they add with this. Really, really cool, guys. Really cool. And I'm sure I'm not doing it justice. I'm sure there's a little bit more that I can actually add to it. But on the fly here, guys, like I said, if you guys want me to play around with this stuff more and, really get an idea of what all this, before I do these, let me know. Or you want me to just pop them on out like an unboxing type thing. I kind of like that too, because then you guys can kind of see my expression, or my first reaction to how these look, once they're out of the package. Because I gotta tell you guys, honestly, even when they're sealed in the package, like something with window packaging, like on this figure, this thing, until you actually have it, even looking through that clear window, no, you can't. You actually have to have it out and in your hands to really fully enjoy everything that just goes into these. I can't. There's no way around, or no way around that. You have to hold these in your hands to really and look at them. Not through a packaging window, anything like that, to really get. I mean, the eyes. I mean, once again, there's like life in those eyes, guys. I mean, that's how real. Like, you really feel like. I mean, it's Chris Pratt. I mean, it's really, really crazy, and it's amazing. I can just go on and on and on about it. But Star-Lord, let's place you down here again, and we have one of his bombs that he plants, and it actually folds up, a triangle shape, folds up. Again, a little bit of detail there. We have some more things here that come with it. Okay. We have the interchangeable hands. We have different sets of hands that come with the figure. We have fisted hands as well. And we have this other hand here. So we have basically a couple different sets of hands. You can change out different positions. Him holding things. We actually have extra wrist joints just in case something happens. Extra wrist pegs. We don't want anything to break, so it's nice that Hot Toys adds that in, because that would be a catastrophe if we did not have this. Okay, now the blasters I will put to the side as well. And let's put that back in. Now this is what I really want to show you guys here. Okay, now we have our alternate head sculpt with Star-Lord with the mask. Okay, if I can get that out of the packaging. I'm going to put this to the side and you guys can see right there. And then we have this, which is like with the shield, half the mask on with the shield open so you can, mask open so you can actually see Chris Pratt's face. Okay. Now, let's go and we're going to put this down. Hopefully, guys, I get like a little bit of a better, excuse me, guys. A little bit better setup as we go on doing this. I do want to move a couple things around, possibly again, just so we can have a little bit better setup. More mobility, moving things around, putting things down the floor. But for the most part, let's take a look once again. Now here's what we got to do. We're gonna do this one first. Okay, now this is it's magnetic. Okay, so with this, it just pops open for the side. Okay, there's like little slots that this will slide back into place here, but connects to a magnet. The magnet's here, and the magnet is right here. So you take both of those parts off, okay? And actually, you really don't even have to. To be honest, you can just put just one. Just slide this around the face, okay? Now, once that lines up into place, but I'm going to tell you, the magnet on this can be a little touchy. Not that it doesn't stick. It's just the fact that it can go out of place very quickly when you're trying to get this lined up. Now once I line that back into that slot, and I slide it without messing anything up here, guys. Okay. That is all in place. We have, like I said, it is kind of touchy. There we go, guys. You just throw that right onto the Chris Pratt head sculpt. Okay. And you still have the pivot up, down, back a little bit more restricted because of having that half helmet on there. Side. You can still pivot to the left, still pivot to the right. Okay? Now that's really nice. Now, most likely I am not going to option to keep that on and, have it displayed that way. I'm probably going to go, it's going to be a tough choice to decide whether or not I want to go with the actual mask on or not on. That's going to be something that's going to be very tough for me to decide. Most likely, I'm probably just going to go with the straight up Star-Lord with Chris Pratt head sculpt because I have Gamora. Spoilers, guys. Gamora has arrived. Actually, inside scoop, guys. Over the next couple weeks, this is what we're going to do. Gamora has arrived, as well as Wasp, as well as Aquaman, and as well as Black Widow. So, what I'm going to do is, for you guys who are watching the video, those are the next four. I actually have Superman has arrived also from the Justice League film. I'm going to let you guys make the choice. Those are the five: Gamora, Wasp, Black Widow, Aquaman from the Aquaman film, not from Justice League, so he's not in that attire. And then we also have Superman from the Justice League film. Whichever one you guys want to see next, leave me down. Leave me a comment, and whatever one gets the most comments, that's the video I will do next. That's the unboxing, because I've opened the box to make sure everything looks okay. I haven't looked at taking them actually out of the packaging yet. So once I take them out of that, the window packaging, the clear window packaging, or the box, that'll be the first time me actually holding them in my hands. And I get more blow. This looked great in the window packaging, but when I took it out, forget it. Whole another level. So guys, let me know. I'm gonna leave it up to you guys. What you guys would like to see next, and hopefully which one of those five that you guys want to see, that's the one I will definitely go with. But back to Star-Lord himself. Just pop the head off here, and again on a ball joint. Not too difficult. Just still be careful taking this off. You definitely don't want to mess it up. Okay, now we could pop the helmet back on. Before I do that, let's go. Now this pops open right from the back. You just take the back of the helmet off, and this is the one. This was really tricky getting these batteries in. It takes two watch batteries. Just there's a switch in the back. turn that on. Okay, pop the back of the helmet back on if I can do that. Okay, then back onto the ball joint, which again can be a little tricky. Okay, and we have Star-Lord with the light up LED lights right there on the mask for the eyes. It looks amazing. Guys, again, it can't do it justice on video. Take my word for it. It looks incredible. Really, really amazing. Let's bring the base back out here for a second. Back over here. And let's go ahead and let's grab a blaster here. I'll put a blaster in Star-Lord's hand. Now, the fingers are posable. That's a good thing, because this way it's easier to get the blaster lined up in the hands. You can move, you could pivot once you have the blaster in the hand. It makes it look really, really cool. And next, I should give him a little bit of a pose. Let's lift this up a little bit like this. Bring him back down for a second. Let's raise this up. Let's open that up a little bit. And let's go and let's try to see if we can get him like in a coming down out of the sky kind of pose, looking down there at the enemy. You know, take that, Thanos. You know, he's got to look out for Gamora, guys. That's his girl. Got to look out for her. But look at that, guys. Look how amazing he looks. I mean, especially if you have, you know, those effects coming out of the ground, that would look cool too. However you guys want to do it. This is, you know, like I said, we could pose this back with him like more in the air, you know, down more to the side, you know, him coming out from off the side like that. Just really, really nice. I'm, you know, really happy with how this came out from Hot Toys. Every sculpt that they've done has come out, and I believe, if I'm not mistaken, I might be wrong, guys, but if I'm not mistaken, I believe this is the third Chris Pratt Hot Toys figure that's come out. I believe there was one, you know, for the first Guardians, then the second Guardians film, and then now with the Infinity War release of Star-Lord. But guys, this just looks incredible. I can't wait to get this up on the shelf. You know, after all these are done, you know, doing reviews on these figures and stuff, just having these up on the shelf, they're going to look incredible. I'm so perfectly happy, perfectly content with how these are going to look. I'm absolutely sure these are going to look amazing up on the shelf. But he looks great. I mean, just put the head down, tilt it to the side. Just great, guys. I couldn't be happier. And again, just, you know, even if I just wanted to have him just stand there, you know, normal, he looks great. I mean, just any pose you want to put him in, he could definitely do just that. Just great. I'm happy, guys. Absolutely happy. You know, when I came home from work yesterday, seeing two big boxes from Sideshow waiting for me. Oh yeah, that's a good thing, guys. Good thing. Maybe not for the wallet, but as a collector, as somebody who's into this stuff and really likes this stuff, you know, trying to get more into it, that really makes the day. It really, really does. But guys, please, you know, like I said, let me know which one do you guys want to see next. You know, again, those 5 options: Gamora, Wasp, Aquaman, Superman, or Black Widow. Which one would you guys like to see next? Please let me know in a comment down below. And guys, please like, subscribe, and comment if you guys get the chance. Let me know. Are you liking this? You know, do you want me to just do an unboxing? Do you want me to just have these figures out and just, you know, just flat out have everything on the table and just go right to it and get right to the point and show these things? Let me know. You know, your opinions really, really matter a lot to me. And yeah, guys, enjoy. Today is a Friday, so the weekend is now here. Enjoy your weekend, and I'll catch you guys in another video.